Right, alright, alright. This is Land Nomad. Take a look at this 2v2. We got Game Bulldog 1, that's me, and the blue. Got O11004 in the red. I was playing as the Burmese when I did this game, and he is playing as the Lithuanians. We've got in green Kevin Beardall is the Persians. One's gathering up their cows at the moment. Moving around the map. You saw what I did there. It's pretty subtle. Then Vader Josh in the light blue Cyan. Tend to rotate between the two. He's just signaling where he's putting down his town center. And Land Nomad, you get to start wherever you want. You got villagers that just kind of spawn around the map, and you get to wander around, pick a spot. That yellow bar around light blue's town center is a treaty signal. On the top right, you can see treaty length, about 3 minutes. This is on fast speed, by the way. I haven't sped up this game yet because I'd wanted to kind of have us all see what's going on here. Gonna put up our tech information on the right too as we go through this game, now that I learned that that's a thing. Here's me YOLOing it to the far west side with all my cows. So passing up some deer and some boar and gold. I wanted to have a safe spot in the corner after I saw people successfully win this way. There's also a relic back here. Excuse me. Burmese have the See All Relic bonus, and so Vader Josh is really good at picking those up, as well as Stevie Wonder here, O11004. So I wanted to give us a little bit of an edge to make sure we get those relics so that red doesn't get all of them, because it's the blues against the Christmas colors, red and green. So we're kind of on the left. Let's go take a look at red. Looks like he's trying to figure out something over there, so let's... Oh, there he is. Let's check out green. So both got really good spots. Or Vader Josh smack dab in the middle. Goths got some awesome infantry, and so he played a custom random pick, so he didn't know which one he was going to get, but he had a good idea. He favorited a bunch of civilizations beforehand, and Goths were one of them. I had intentionally picked their Burmese for that relic's benefit, so we're hoping for the best there. Kevin, Persians, great pick. Love the War Elephant, the highest HP unit in the game as far as I know. At least regular unit. I don't know about all the crazy mods and custom units that you can throw into this game, but Cobra Car and Photon Man and that monkey thing, I don't know much about all those. Just aware of them. So it's a little slow to start. Everyone's got to gather up their things, pick a spot, remember to build houses, get things going. Red's a big fan of Land Nomad. I'm going to do this. This is right after we did a big 3v3 battle, the last one I uploaded. The play on Aladdin's Arabian Nights, Arabian Days, because the map was Arabia. This one, it literally is just called Land Nomad. It's both a map and a game type, as far as I understand it. Still rocking the Tiny Trees mod, make it easier to see the villagers and units behind trees. It's not as pretty, of course, as the beautiful trees that developers put into the game, so always conflicted on that. We can see on the right side with the villagers being researched here. Again, I got view lock on, so whatever we're seeing for the players is whatever we're seeing at that moment. So right now we're looking at green. He likes to build his houses in the back, keep them protected. I've seen people do that a lot in StarCraft. And in here. So in this, you want to gather food and wood pretty early on to get going. You age up with food from dark to feudal. Got to get 500. So the cows got a decent amount of food, as well as the deer nearby, and the boar have even more. Red is kind of building some walls there. Lithuanians get some good food bonuses. Each town center provides 100 food added on to that. It helps with their cavalry play. They're also really good with the monks, and so again, watching out for those relic pickups. Their monasteries work 20% faster. Good team bonus for them. A very exciting game with Red playing the Lithuanians earlier. That was the first game I ever recorded and uploaded. Too close. I've advertised that before, the last one, because it's that fun. Looks like Red here's the first to age up to feudal. That's also helpful. We can see on the right. So his is almost halfway done, getting up to that. So nice job getting all that food. The reason it's good to age up in this game as quick as you can is so that you can get the different benefits that go along with that. More access to more of the civilization's tech trees. I believe if I just hover over here, you get to see what a tech tree looks like for each civilization, what they have access to, which is nice. Like, oh, if I want to know if Lithuanians have bombard cannon, awesome, right there. Yes, they do. Sometimes villagers get hit a little bit by the boar, so you gotta be careful with that, keep them safe. That's why he's building a farm there to keep on the food production and keep them safe near the town center. You can garrison inside of there for arrow fire if you want. There he goes, just aged up. We'll see who follows this lead next. Alright, fun fact about the Goths is they have a little bonus called, let's see, where is it? Villagers +5 attack versus wild boar is what it's listed as. The public update preview that was presented in July said that that's going to be removed. So for people that like that or don't like that, it is planned to go away. It seems like a lot of people are happy about it because you take out your boar maybe a little earlier than you want. Right now, Goths is building militia that can help for an early game rush or defense. The Goth infantry get additional attack per age against buildings, so another incentive to age up. They're also cheaper as you age up. So we want to watch the Goths here being right in the center of attention to see what happens. See if he does anything here. Right now, Red is researching wheelbarrow that can help your villagers go a little bit faster, collect a little bit more. So check on the Persians. There's a beautiful back line of houses there, keeping them safe. Just collecting all this stuff. Yeah, and this is the first time I've done the regular speed replay, just so everyone can see what's going on with these. And it's also the first time I didn't preview this game ahead of time, so I am just engaging with it as I see it. Obviously I played in it, so a little bit of bias there as to kind of knowing what's going to happen, where it's going to go, but hard to remember everything. I am just now researching feudal, so a little bit behind. Vader Josh, Cyan's also been researching feudal. He's halfway through, so well done. He'll be next to join the party. Alright, Persians also get a bonus where their town centers work a little bit faster. As you age up, it gets better and better with the bonuses. And they start with a little bit of extra resources as well. So good pick for Nomad and Land Nomad. I almost did the Huns, because the Huns have a Hunnic horse that start on Land Nomad, which is really nice. But playing with Cyan here, knowing he really likes the relics, as well as Red, that's why I wanted the Burmese bonus. He's just scouting around with a spearman. He's got other units on the mini-map you can kind of see down here. He's out scouting around too, which is good. We saw how many cows there were you can pick up, trying to get more food and understanding where you're going. Here's my view, our team view on the mini-map of everything. We got a scout or somebody going around red space to see that. Build my walls. So good job to Cyan getting good scouting in. Love the different civ designs here of everything. The Burmese, the Goths, Lithuanians, and the Persians. There you go. Green's up. You can see how everything changes as you go up to each age. And apologies for those who play this game a ton and understand all these things. I'm also kind of casting, knowing that some of my friends and different viewers may not know too much about the game, so that's kind of the angle I'm taking. Here's the red spearman kind of taking a look at green. They are on the same team, so he might be just helping him out in case any early aggression or taking his cows, whether intentionally or unintentionally. Oh no, wait, that was the Cyans. Yeah, Josh had those down there, so he's stealing them. All right. So you still got that relic there. You need to get to Castle Age in order to produce monks to pick up relics. Gives you a little bit extra gold, and then if you get all the relics in unranked or custom games, you can have a win condition. That's the standard format. If you switch it to Conquest for ranked or custom, then it does not include the relic wins. We like to have it in there to spice it up a little bit. Okay, red is researching Castle Age. I like how it shows the percentage too. 9%, 10, 11. So he's really cruising. The Lithuanian excuse me, food bonus. Their spearman line and skirmisher also move 10% faster, so seeing that spear go out and scout, that's smart for red to go and take a look at that. And for those who don't know, the other benefit of Lithuanians and the relics is you get a +1 attack for each one you gather up to 4 for your Nightline and the Lightus, which is the unique unit that you can produce from the castle. Lightus or Litus, however you say that. Looks like he's gotten hurt a little bit from an engagement or a wild animal, but he's picking up some more cows. Scout cavalry to quicker scouting. Because you don't actually start with the scout cavalry in Land Nomad, it's just your villagers running around, and so you got to decide if you want that or what you're going to do with that. Beta Josh also ahead of the game researching castle, but red will get there first, right about now. There it goes. So fun that the devs put in new designs per age for what you get there. Score-wise, red's in front. We got Vader Josh in second. And then blue, me, is in third. A little bit distant there, as well as green for the Persians. It is nice that we can see all the research there. He's still producing some army, so it's nice that he's got enough to afford all of that. It looks like I was researching castle as well, so just behind Cyan, starting to catch up economy-wise to him, as well as get my walls for the inevitable problems that could happen. Very smart by Cyan to be scouting using those cows. Trying to, of course, not lose them to the enemy, but sometimes that just happens. Minimap, you can kind of see everything slowly get or to get revealed. You get points as well for as you scout around. Okay, so Castle Age for both my teammate, myself. Got some cooler looking buildings. Loving the mills. Very pretty. Taking out some deer and collecting that. Getting more town centers, like to boom up, get to castle. And sorry for those that are just interested in the fighting. Usually I skip forward to all that, but again, just thought this one was a little bit different, and I treat it in a different way. See how it goes. I see. So red's got spearmen by that relic, hoping to secure that by green there because of the benefits that he gets for it. There's the monastery. Monks going out. Again, their monasteries work 20% faster, so he can train monks more quickly and research different things more quickly for them. Fervor makes them go like 10% faster, I want to say. Sanctity gives them an extra 15 HP, I think. Yeah. So red being cavalry focused, Goths are a good lucky pick for Cyan here because it'll have some good halberdier to help against that. Halberdiers are a great counter to the mighty Lightus, which otherwise take out everything. They ignore armor, as I understand it, which is really, really nice. Yeah. Okay. So now Cyan is snuck into first, doing a fantastic job, picking up some more cows, doing some more scouting. Looks like everyone is in castle. Green is working on it, getting some scout cavalry and bloodlines to keep them safe. It looks like getting some gold on the outside. We got a lot of farms going, a lot of food and gold floating. After that initial food upgrade to feudal, you then need some gold to go up to castle, just a couple hundred, but then 800 gold to get to imperial, as well as 1,000 food, as far as I recall. And yeah, a lot of resources to be able to move up. That's my number one goal, is just trying to get up to imperial so I can start building stronger military and more variety of military. All right. Cyan's cavalry goes down by red. A market in the front, trying to support bulls. Alright, Vader Josh is producing some monks as well, hopefully to run out there and get those relics. I can see the ones still in the back of my base. Let's see, Viewlock still got him down there. There we go. Kind of pause it for a second. Looks like he may have picked up a number here. So that flag on the top means something is in here. Yeah, he's got 2 with a 3rd on the way. So he literally got the 4, or the 3, I'm sorry, out of the 4. Because I think the last one is the one tucked away by me that I'm still needing to get. There's a pretty monster in the middle. Star's still fighting a little bit of a cough. Trying to catch up on these replays. Cyan's still in the lead. Nice job picking up those cows by red. Castle's coming up. There's that relic. All done, green. Got up to the castle. Okay, there's me researching Imperial. I'm 71% done. I'm grabbing another boar in the back. Again, this is very different from standard starts with just resources strewn about the map. You gotta pick a spot. A little bit of luck, a little bit of planning. Teamwork. Looks like Cyan's caught back there. Let me go check things out here. There's Imperial for me. Couple barracks up. Cyan, he's kind of building in a defensive pattern around his town center with everything there. Starting to expand out with a second. Lots of army though. Red chasing his scout cavalry. Still bringing in the food. Knows he's gonna need a lot for his Lightuses. Bringing them from downtown. Okay, I'm going for a lot of stone here because once I get Imperial, castles are also attractive to try to go for. Red's going for Imperial. Light blue's already up there. Researching, I should say. So he's going to get a little bit closer. So red focused a little bit more on Castle Age for getting those relics, getting the castles up. He's going to likely convert to military here fast compared to everyone else for the unique units, because light blue's got some stuff to get ready for that. So we see Lightus being created, pikemen created. I don't even know if I'm making any military yet. Looking at the queue, we do have Scorpions and Mangonels and Rams coming up. The Siege Workshop. Safe base in the back. Lost a villager to a boar, gotta be careful for that. Green likely to set up his trade pretty soon. We got light blue up to Imperial. Goths get a plus 10 population space in Imperial Age as well. Well, that's not going to help him here. We got Lightus running around his base. Yep, run, infantry, run. Lightus just kind of jumps on him. Town center fire, try to get him out of there. Got a few Vil kills. So this is where he's going for the harassment. Kind of set us back a bit. Red just hit Imperial, so he can research the elite Lightus as well at this point. Got some Gothic pikemen running around to clear him out. Took out a scout cavalry. Nice job. And this, the terror of him coming towards my base. So there goes a Scorpion. I think I was going over to try to go help him. Running away, the monk opens up the gate, gets the Lightus inside. We got kind of a mini wall in the back. I think he realizes it, takes out the monk, and easily takes down that gate. Get out. Goes and sees what else he can do. Oh, Mangonel, way too late on the shot. Misses it, gets killed in a second. Here's me trying to get a castle up. Doesn't matter. Red's gonna come around. Let's take view lock off for a second, take a look. Alright, same problem. I let him in. Villager's going through the gate, trying to run away. I mean, he would have knocked down the gate in a second anyway. Me trying to throw down houses really quick to block him out. He tries going for a house, takes a little too long to take out. There's a gap here. Goes for a villager, take him out. There's the gap. I was like, of course. Another castle to try to deal with this here. Losing villagers, losing villagers. I have 80, now 78. I think I had like 90 or something when he came over, close to that. Here comes the help. Thank you. Got Halberdier, Goths coming in, got a Scorpion. So again, Halbs crush these things. Very good against cavalry in general. And so he saved me. Good job, teammate. Castle comes on late. Now he's gotta escape. Oh, this is perfect. So he gets a little sandwich there. This is a couple more. So yeah, chases him off. Very nice. Let's get V-Lock back on, see what's going on. So good kills by Red. That was definitely worth being able to go out there. Red's researching hoardings and 6 more Lightus to get more aggression out there. I am making a run by now, the dart throwers. It's never that good at darts drawn up, but we're gonna be rocking them today. Alright, so Cyan in the dangerous spot, but doing everything he can. He saved my butt really well there. Score-wise, we're looking at Red is back in first. Build another town center to expand. Very smart, tons of resources up there. And then second place, me, strictly on the economy and getting up with Imperial first. Military-wise, I was down for the count there with that Red attack coming in. And third with the mighty middle of the road, Cyan. Whoop. Wrong guy. Right in the center. So green getting more villagers and trade carts. Building for the long game there. Got some infantry there. Forget if they're like two-handed swordsmen or long swords at this point. But yeah, I would be very nervous if I were him being so close to Red with all the Lightus and Speak of the lightest. There they are. Doesn't look like he's moving out yet, but could be any moment now. The force that he's bringing up. Bring a bit more cavalry. Beautiful new castles for the Lithuanians. Came in with a big infantry patch. Alright, there's some troops. So that's the nice thing about going super eco-heavy. I've got way too much that I'm floating though. But I can build out an army pretty quick. I have a problem not building enough production buildings though. And so got the money, just need to spend it. Get more walls too there to try to get ready for another attack. Looks like he's building an archery range. Very cool. Gothic castle. Getting in a town center is just so danger close to red. But good to secure those resources. Trebs are coming out too for red. His lightest seem to have moved out. I kind of see them, yep, right there. Middle of the map. Going in for another strike. Big mass took out a couple halberdier. Get villagers before they go to the town center. The war of attrition that red likes to do. Take us out piece by piece. Cyan's still producing more halberdier. Smart. There they are. Get a castle there too. Alright, seeing what they can trade. Trade with the battle. Yeah, I'm researching a lot of things, training a lot. I got Sanctity coming out, some castle techs, more battle elephants, scorpions, bloodlines, some more monastery techs, husbandry. Maybe it's husbandry. And there's the army, there's the castle. Trying to get more resources. Slowly expanding out. We're gonna have to get into the fight a lot sooner because red is very threatening. Still in first place score-wise. Cyan's done a lot to make sure that I was safe and taken some hits from red, so he's doing great staying alive there. It's definitely hit down his score quite a bit, but doing well. He's patrolling there just to keep me safe too from any more red strikes. That's smart. View lock might be broken. Oh, there it is. Okay. The green was stuck there for a bit. Really cool looking castles too. Yeah, the game brought in new monk skins, castle skins, some monasteries. So that's fun. Looks like we're finally rolling out. We got Slow Elephant Squad. Some of the quick rumba, there's a lot of them in there. I tend to focus on castle units a lot once I get up there. Two, quick to produce. The castle units tend to be quicker to produce because you get them later in the game. And so professionals are able to use a ton of like skirmishers and archers and cavalry and everything leading up to these points. We tend to like to build up and then produce them all. So it's a no-brainer for us to get them out quick. And so that's good. So cool looking army, but let's see what else is going on. Red, looks like there's some action. The blue, taking out a guy or two. Good infantry, tons of barracks, right move, leaning into the Goth bonuses. Okay, red's also developing trade. That's likely what the Cyan was sniping, was some trade. Trade is used to gather gold. Again, there's tons of gold on the map. If you look at the mini-map alone, those little orange blobs, that's the gold mining. I tend to go for that first, because trade can be exposed, and it's good for really late game, which we don't know how long the game's going to go. So Cyan looking to snipe some more trade again. Getting in that path. I'm just kind of building up, very slowly rolling out. Very compact base. Red finding some castle fire. I'm not going to do much there in terms of damage to the castle. Going to take some hits with murder holes being researched. But you never know. Okay. I stand corrected. That one is going down a lot faster. Took out a mining camp. Did lose a few lighters. How did you scare him off? Didn't get the castle though, so castle stays at full benefit even if it's on fire. It's not like StarCraft 2 Terran where they're gonna slowly die. Plus you can repair it, which does cost resources, so it's up to you and you want to repair it or just let it be. Cyan killing trade. That's the nice part about being the center of attention here. Just keeps taking out the carts. Carts cost gold too, so that's why it's awkward, in my opinion, to build them when they cost the very thing you're trying to get. Compared to food, later the game goes, you get a ton of food as long as you're building a lot of farms and town centers, villagers, get that going. Green has now joined us in Imperial. Well done. Red is researching a ton more Lightus. And a trebuchet. If you haven't heard the trebuchet song, we'll shout out there. That's a fun one. Research that on YouTube. You're welcome. Take a look. AOE DAM. Age of Empires DAM. The guy who does a few different memes. Guy LaBeouf. Alright. Treb finishing off that castle. Well played by Red, finishing off where he started. But Cyan's running in. Trying to take it out. Ooh, Cav Archer switch. Smart. Taking out the Halbs, but not before they took out the Treb. Did the castle go down? I think it did, yeah. Yeah, it did. Now I'm on light blue's view. Okay, we got a little bit of battling going, so let me undo that view lock so we just kind of look at stuff here. Yeah, that one's down. Alright. Monk. Doing his work. Halberd chasing, castle shooting down. Cavalry archer play. Well done. Sniping. Just keep moving, keep firing. Yeah, that looked like a two-handed swordsman. I think the longsword before that. Champions after that. So is that a champion? I don't know. There's so many upgrades for the militia line that I didn't forget. There we go, one-shotting the Halbs, keep moving back, very smart. I don't see much going on in the minimap otherwise, so I think this would be a good focus in. Castle's not quite up there, he got denied, but... Oh man, sneaky Halbs, took down another Treb. Trebs cost chunk chains. There's just so many Halberdier to deal with. And they're cheap too, again, for the Goths, with extra building attack, which is why he's building that militia line better against the buildings. But Halb's great against the cavalry. Just a lot of back and forth battle here. Switch over to his view. Ooh, got some Trebs coming. But I don't know why if he doesn't have control of the cav archers. Oh, I guess they're backing off, so... Okay. He doesn't even see it coming. And now he's gonna hit. He got the castle, but it doesn't matter. It's going down for real. Oh, and look who's joined the party. Finally, Blue, with an unstoppable force of nearly 100 units. The top screen, 104 villagers. Rest are strictly military. It's like one of the biggest forces mustered up here. All right. Castle goes down, well jumps Cyan. MVP being able to hold off Red. MVP Red being able to sneak in there. I would have been done for if Cyan didn't save me. Ram to distract him, takes a ton of pierce damage, does nothing to him, but Lightus, 2 seconds. Alright, let's turn on all visible so we can get the whole shebang. Alright, darts taken out. Lightus, or the cavalry archers, sorry. More cav archers down there. Lightus to the north. Good split. So range against range. Scorpions. He's trying to draw us back into the castle. Trebs are taking it down though. Halbs are trying to protect the Trebs, but to no avail. Red staying alive. That's what I failed to have was long distance siege. Bigger stuff for the castle, so that's where Vader Josh is taking them out. Cav archers snipe it. So close. See, it's producing lightest there, 5 of them. Red defending this all on his own. Green is coming up to help. Good job, Green. Cavalry archers, pikemen. But will it be enough? Blue blobs. Light blue, dark blue. I make red fill blue in a second. Oh, tons of barracks coming up, moving in. For the kill. Here comes a glorious green army. But see the waves, when there's waves of guys that just get killed. Alright, little engagement here. Battle Elephant's taking a lot of hits. One goes down, but trying to draw him back into the fire. There you go, combine your forces. Tons of lightest back on the field. Darts, Battle Elephants. Just too big of an army. Monks healing up in the back. Pikemen saying no way. Or Halberdier, I should say. Even stronger than the pikemen. Castle's getting some more kills, but this is really, really hard. He's still trying to build waves of guys to go out. It's smart when you amass them. He's dealing with blobs, so it doesn't matter what it is, it's just really hard to deal with. The writing might be on the wall here. Getting a little too close for comfort. Oh, that castle is 260 HP from going down from 7,000. Crazy. 1,600 on that. Getting some carts. Still at 104 villagers, and so I just build army when I lose it. And single villager building a forward castle because I'm like, I need a treb. Yeah, I need some trebuchets to start ending this so we can advance. I could have YOLO'd on that and taken it out. Looks like Trebs took out this. Okay, Cyan. Nice. Does very well with what he's got here. He doesn't need a full pop army to get in there and get dirty, get things done. And there it goes. Well played, Red. Red has resigned. Excuse me. Sorry, I was a little more quiet on this one just because I had a triple black bean burger. Just kind of like ready for bed. Still coughing, and I know, triple black bean. It was funny to see the look on their faces when I ordered that. First time. It was good. It's fine. It's Cubbies. Shout out there. Alright. I hear Trebs going. Where is that? Oh, they just cleared out a castle there. Yeah, even when someone resigns, their stuff is still like, so the castles can still fire. I mean, we don't need to do anything in there, so we're starting to move this swag towards green, their inevitable demise. Light blue still protecting me there with his patrolling halberdier. Very nice. I'm castle crawling towards green. I asked my teammate if I should go for green. He's like, nah, let's go for red. That was a smart move. Looking well defended here. The trouble is in this game is when you got trebuchets and bombard cannons, which I have both. Wait. Well, in the form of Cyan for trebuchets. I don't think I have my own yet. Yep, that's all I play. Yep, population limit reached, but I'm trying to build them. Still got the bombard cannons. I'll come in and do some damage. Forward castle for Cyan. Some slow-moving Joes over here. Heavy cavalry archer bombard. Alright, staying away from the circle of death as much as possible. That one shot. So much HP down for the watchtower. It's only 1,000 HP compared to the castle's 4,800 for his. You can research hoardings like Red did and masonry architecture to beef it up. Yeah, just kind of slowly coming in, finishing the job. This can be a very effective defensive game until you start dealing with massive range and siege. And tons of barracks monks coming up. Alright, here's his defense. He's got some camels, got some cav archers. Some archers, crossbowmen. There's too much HP with battle elephants. Way too many to run by. Retreating. Sounding the town bell to keep his villagers safe. You can also do seek shelter now. It's a new hotkey. I mean, it's like 9 months old or something, but you can have them more closely come into towers, castles, town centers. The town bell gets like almost everybody, so it's a ton to remove from your economy. So just being mindful of that. Crabs outranging things, archers trying to poke at stuff, but here my population's still max. So now instead of protecting, it's like, alright, everybody go take them out. These aren't Spanish villagers. But they will do what they can to have a last stand. Remember, he can't see with Fog of War much until it comes up close, and so now he's knowing the death. That's kind of his way. That's it. Green has resigned. GG. Another castle creeping up from this side. 4 scorpions survived all that. 4 monks. 23 of the elite Arumbai are left. 4 battle elephants. And this is just like this pack of warriors here. We've got an entire another group on this side. Oh, I converted a Litus, so I have one of those. Very cool looking elite battle elephants. Oh, this is the Caravanserai. I don't know how to say that. It helps the trade carts heal up and go faster, so that's smart for green to build that. But again, focusing down on the close eco. Funny, I didn't actually pick that up because I didn't really need it. You can sell off wood too as you pick that up, and yeah, tons of resources on this map. So final score blue, and then light blue, red, and green. Your score does change based on things, and so red could have maxed out at another point. I didn't quite check, but well played to everyone. Massive base. So he does the very thing I struggle with. Is he's doing a great job building multiple production facilities. I come from a command and conquer background where you don't really need to. It does help, but yeah, in this game it's really helpful to do multiple. Gets it up a lot faster, so that way you don't have like me lagging in at the very end. So light blue did all the heavy lifting to start. But that is Land Nomad. Let's look at the stats real quick. Great job, everybody. Yeah, military light blue. Red just striking us so very well. He could have finished me off or come very close had light blue not saved me there. So there's all that going on. Thanks for joining. Sorry, kind of low energy tonight, but nice to get this one done. Again, these replays could die at any time, and so it's nice being able to just go through and capture the fun for anyone who wants to come back and see it. And yeah, so soon there's going to be a pretty big turn in what kind of games are happening, but the amount of games kind of slowed down after a bit. But all fun regardless. Well, good luck, have fun to your own games. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye.